Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome to my channel English Grammar for All and I am Asiya Abid. Today we are going to start chapter number 5. In previous lecture we have discussed about parts of speech in short, but now and in coming some lectures we will discuss about parts of speech one by one in detail. So today we are going to start noun and its types in detail. So let's have a quick look at the definition of noun. A noun is a word used as the name of a person, place, or thing. Now, first type of noun is common noun. A common noun is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. And the next type is proper noun. A proper noun is the name of some particular person or place. In other words, we can say common nouns name generic people, places, things, or ideas. But proper nouns name specific people, places, things, or ideas. Now, examples are if we say author, so it's a common noun. But if we name some author like Leo Tolstoy, so it is a proper noun. Similarly, city is a common noun, but Paris is a proper noun. And planet is common noun, but Neptune is a proper noun. And language is a common noun, but Spanish is a proper noun. Remember, proper noun always begin with capital letter. Now here are some facts about proper noun. Proper nouns are always written with a capital letter at the beginning. And proper nouns are sometimes used as common nouns as he is the Luqman of his age. So here Luqman is a common noun. Now the next type is collective noun. It is the name of a number or collection of persons or things taken together and spoken of as one whole. Now, here are some examples of collective nouns like a pride of lions, a school of fish, a flight of steps, a pack of cards, an army of ants, a herd of cattle, a class of pupils, a clump of trees, a swarm of bees, a pack of wolves, and many others. Now, next is an abstract noun. It is usually the name of a quality, action, or state considered apart from the object to which it belongs. In other words, we can say an abstract noun is a word which names something that you cannot see, hear, touch, smell, or taste. And now, these are some examples. We have to get at the truth of the matter. Her truth is abstract noun. Mary isn't the type of person who gossips, and gossips is an abstract noun. People lost faith in banks. Here, faith is an abstract noun. Now, here are some more facts. The names of the arts and sciences like grammar, music, etc., are also included in abstract nouns. Now we can make abstract noun from adjectives like kindness from kind, honesty from honest, and from verbs obedience from obey, growth from grow, and from common nouns childhood from child and slavery from slave. Here childhood and slavery are abstract nouns. Now next type is material noun. A material noun is a name for something which is tangible. In other words, we can say material noun is a substance, a material or an ingredient we can see and touch which is used for making things. Examples are gold, coal, wheat, rubber, etc. Material nouns are usually uncountable nouns. Like this window is made of glass. Here window is a common noun but glass is a material noun. One thing is important here. Material noun become a common noun if there is an article before it. Example, the glass. Or if the noun is in plural form like glasses. Now here are some groups of material noun. In the group of metal there are iron, gold, platinum. And in the group of product measured in bulk there are tea, sugar, rice, wheat, etc. And in the group of geological bodies, there are mud, sand, granite, rock. And in the category of natural phenomena, There are rain, dew, cloud, frost, must, etc. And in the group of items manufactured, there are clothes, soap, rubber, paint, etc. There is another division of nouns with respect to numbers. So there are countable and uncountable nouns. Countables are those which can be counted, but uncountables are those which cannot be counted. Examples of countable nouns: an apple, a school, one picture, two pictures, etc. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. Examples of uncountable nouns are sugar, information, water, understanding, etc. Uncountable nouns are always singular. And here are some more examples of countables and uncountables noun, like an apple, some apples. We can count apples in different numbers. But coffee, milk, money, pasta, these are uncountable noun. Now that's all for today. If you like my lectures, please like, subscribe and share. And if you have any suggestion, suggest me in a comment box. Goodbye now.